This is the perfect storm. Like, this is the nightmare. This is like the
giveaway day nightmare.
Yes. Like, if I could think of the worst thing that could happen on the day of the giveaway, this is it.
Alright, so it is the day that we leave to give the car away. I got a lot of stuff to pack up, a lot of stuff to get ready for this trip. It's not going to be that crazy of a trip. Well, it is a crazy trip. We're driving her really far away. I don't have to bring that much stuff, except I've got to bring all my camera stuff, my computer, and things like that, so I can still produce content while we're on the roads. I got to bring a bunch of camping stuff, too, because we're going to camp on the way out there, and I want to make sure we have everything that we need to sleep kind of well while we're traveling. Let's do it. Hey, bud. Oh, I love you too, buddy. Something I haven't actually talked about on the channel is Heel Tread, a company that makes these socks, sponsored this build by sending 3 pairs of socks. So the winner is going to get 1 pair, I've got 1, and then the other pair is actually in the UK. They went to 5JH Designs for winning the contest. So they do match the car, which I think is awesome. All good dads need good dad socks. Alright, so we've got some sort of window issue we're trying to sort right now. The car is ready to go on the trailer other than that. So I'm going to throw some decals on there that just say the website and the YouTube channel link. So maybe somebody will see this while we're driving down the road and go search the channel. Alright, we're good. Alright, so we got the regulator out. The motor is dead. It seems like something to do with the little, we don't know.
Board in there.
Anyway, it's hot out here, and I have this AC, so we turned it on, and it feels pretty great now. We're putting the motor back together. We're going to put it in. We've got the window all the way up now, so this will kind of lock it in that position. And I think we're just going to leave it like that, leave it locked up, and that window just won't work. I hate that, but out of all the things in this car that could have gone wrong, this is probably like the best, right?
Probably.
Yeah, so anyway, so we're about to get the car on the trailer finally. We're a couple hours behind schedule, but we really didn't have a schedule for today. We just leave today, so you okay? Alright, so we are finally ready to load this thing up. It's taken longer than expected, but that's kind of been the nature of this car. The width is actually pretty good. It's 77.5, and our trailer is 82 wide. So we should be fine there. It's gonna be kind of tight, but it'll work. The issue that we're looking at now is the height of the front end. Now I know this car isn't like slammed, or it doesn't look like it's slammed, but it actually sits really low, and the splitter does touch the ground a pretty good bit. So we're gonna try to make sure that we can get this thing on the trailer without pulling the splitter off. Chase, think we can do it without pulling the splitter off? Okay, maybe. Maybe's good. So he's working over here. I'm just going to time-lapse it. We're going to have to do a lot of work to get this thing on the trailer. So I'm going to time-lapse it and just let you guys watch the process of us getting this actually up on the trailer, strapped down, and ready to go. Be awake. Be awake. Look awake. I don't think I can use that other intro because of how tired I looked and sounded.
Which intro?
The one by the gas station.
Oh, dude, that's perfect, though. You're on a long road trip.
We drove all night last night. This should be easier than this. Maybe I can do this. I got an idea.
Autofocus?
Autofocus. Uh-huh. And then... Ha-ha! Perfect. Alright, so... Last night we stopped in Louisiana and it was like really hot. Especially when we tried to go to sleep. We went to sleep in the truck and the truck just started turning into like an incubator.
Oh.
It was terrible. We were both sweating and nasty and just mad. And so we got in the car and just kept driving and made it to Tyler, Texas. And so we decided to have breakfast in bed. You get it? It's better than the truck. Anyway, so now we are on our way to the other side of Texas. Hopefully we can get there by the end of the day. I don't know how big Texas is. I just know it's really big. By the end of the day, we may be in Arizona, which would be awesome. We're way ahead of schedule because we drove through the night last night, so that's pretty great. Feels really good to be ahead of schedule. I'm a little tired, but I'm running on caffeine right now, so all is well. I don't know how to close this out now.
Bye.
Now, are you in focus?
Oh, I don't know.
Can you tell with your glasses?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I look like I am, but
See,
I'm
never
away.
know.
I don't know.
You never know. Look, I'm not right now. Hang on. There it is.
I see the struggle.
Got it. We have made it to Abilene, Texas, or somewhere close to it. Right now it looks like we're in the middle of the desert/prairie kind of thing. Yeah, pretty much. I just slept for 3 hours, so I feel really, really great. And it's looking like we're going to make it to Phoenix like tonight, which is crazy. We did not. I just texted Andrew, and I was like, this is the guy that won. And I was like, Andrew, I think we're going to make it tonight. So we are a day ahead of schedule, which is awesome. We made it some serious distance in the last... We left at 3. What time is it right now?
It's 12:30.
Yeah, not good at math. Let's see. Wait, 12, 11 to 9, 8. 8 hours? 9 hours?
I don't know
I
what's
was on the
going
road
on
9
anymore.
hours.
So, like,
So
21
12
hours.
plus 9. What's 12 plus 9? 11. 21 hours.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really good math. So, 21 hours of driving, and we've actually made it a really,
That makes
really
so much more sense.
long way. Now, not exactly all driving. Obviously, we stopped a bunch to eat. We stopped to try and sleep. That didn't work, so we kept driving. But we made it pretty good ways. We're about, what did we say, like 7 hours from El Paso, Texas? There it is. It's right there. Let me see if I can get focused. There it is. Right there. That's Mexico. Like, see those there mountains over there? Mexico's before the mountains. It's right there. America.
Yeah.
Mexico.
Thanks.
America. Mexico. America.
Oh my gosh.
Mexico. It's crazy. We're right by Mexico. Pretty excited. This is kind of cool. This is pretty cool. Cooler than I was expecting.
And we get to be there right in time for dinner, so that's excellent. I think he's wanting y'all to know that it's like we're in America and there's like this line, and then it's Mexico, and we can see over there from where we are.
The line's invisible. It's not real. So 5 police officers just stopped like the entirety of traffic. Like they stopped everybody. We are on the interstate. We have no idea what's going on. But this has been a really weird experience to say the least, being in El Paso, Texas. We got smoke coming out of the back of the truck after traffic. So far, El Paso has not been kind to us. Yeah, I saw smoke that time. 3.1 miles. 3.1 miles to a bed.
To sleep.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning here, I guess, like 6 o'clock in the morning back home. We just made it. We're gonna lay down and sleep really hard for a few hours and then get up and give the car away. See you guys in the morning. All right, guys, it's delivery day. We are bringing the car to Andrew and Caitlin. I'm super excited. It is very bright out here. Arizona, I guess. So I've got to get some stuff out of the car that I left in here. We're gonna get finished cleaning up because we were really gross. And then we're gonna go to, I think, AutoZone maybe, get some stuff for the car, make sure everything's good, and then we'll take it to Andrew. This is gonna be really fun. All right, so I am in the Audi in Arizona. Caitlin and Andrew live like a mile from where I'm at. Chase is heading out right now. He's gonna go set up some cameras and stuff so we can see their faces when they see the car for the first time. We got the car off the trailer. I didn't film it because it was pretty sketchy, like the way we had to get it off, but we got it off the trailer. AC's working, which is really good because it's very hot in Phoenix, Arizona. And yeah, I don't know, I'm pretty nervous. This is kind of new and I don't know what to expect. And I think Andrew and Caitlin are in the same boat. They don't really know what to expect either. So I think their families may be there, which would be pretty cool. But for now, I'm just waiting, which is super nerve-wracking. So I'm just waiting until Chase calls me and says, hey, everything's good, we're ready to go, and then I'm gonna head over there. So cue the fade to black, and hopefully when we fade back in, I'll be driving down the street.
Dude, guys, look at that. Oh my god. That thing is insane.
We made it!
You made it!
You
Man.
did it!
What do you think?
Dude, this is
It's a sweet ride.
This is amazing.
Hi.
So good to see you. What's up, guys? Cool shirt. I like it. Well, again,
Oh
there
yeah,
it is.
they're so excited too.
Yeah, so come check it out. So, well, I got more. Well, wait, there's, so one of the subscribers sent me mud flaps, and I figured since you had a Mustang with mud flaps, these are all the WRX. I don't know.
Oh, this is built. You make everything.
That's right. Okay, you got it. We got some built t-shirts for you and wife. And then also this place called Hill Shred sponsors the build, and they make socks based on like breeds.
That.
So these match
Yeah.
breeds. So, you know, every dad needs this gift bag for you. so there's store books and stuff in here. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Is it cool?
Thumbs up,
Yeah.
thumbs down.
Yeah.
That's right.
Cool. Well, you want to drive it, man? I mean, it's your car. Let's do it. Let's see. We Googled it. It was like 27 hours, man.
Okay.
Here we go.
I gotta
So,
buy
yeah,
it before I
man.
get it.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll show you this too.
I really want to see those.
Yeah. I think I fixed everything. I pretty much replaced everything, so it should be like really, really solid. It's fun to drive. So yeah.
I don't even know what to say.
No, I mean, hey, let's drive it, dude.
Alright,
Let's
let's
go.
try it.
So what I've learned with Audis is that you need a whole bunch of stuff that like is specific to Audis. You know what I'm saying, like tools and stuff.
Yeah,
So I've got a whole bunch of stuff in the back for you to hopefully make this easier. So the coolant light's flashing because the sensor that I just put in it went bad the day we left. So I got another one. It's in the back, and it's got a lifetime warranty under your name at this AutoZone down here. So
nice.
you should be good to go now.
Dude, I feel like a rock star in this thing. Like, what kind of drive?
That's awesome.
A wide body Audi.
Right. Right. I literally couldn't make this up. We took the car for a test drive, and it just stops. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Cut that off.
Yes, everything is.
It's so hot. Okay. I am like devastated right now. So, you guys remember that time when I was pushing the Audi and we said we hope this,
here we go, man.
here we go again. We said we hope this wouldn't be the case, but as soon as we got in the car, something started going horribly wrong. Literally the worst. Literally the worst thing I could think of. We drove the car all the way to Arizona. And it's not running. God, dog, this is so sad. This is completely real. This is not made up. This is not drama. This is legit sadness. Are they still outside?
No, it's the next turn.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Dang, dude. Hang on here, I'm gonna help you. So we'll go engine. I've been working on the car for a little while.
Just let it run for a bit.
Yeah. We think, huh? Beautiful. It works so good. I still got like I got a coolant light still, but I think it's probably because it's low over here. Hey, can you say that again on camera? If it was my car.
If it was my car, I'd have to go get an alternator.
Yeah, so we're pretty certain that the alternator may be dying because we got to Arizona. So I think we're gonna go pick up an alternator, maybe throw that on there and see. It's producing how many volts? 13?
13.1.
13.1. It should be producing like 14 and a half. So we're getting settled though. The car's idling now, which is good, which is more than could be said earlier. So we're moving in the right direction. So we are back in the car. Ah, man. Luckily, Andrew and Caitlin are awesome people. So is their whole family, and they were super like understanding and everything, which is great. The car's running normally now. We got our new temperature sensor in, and the temperature is right where it needs to be. I think that the old temp sensor plus the new heat of Arizona, I think the car was just really unhappy. So we're gonna drive it, and Audis have emotions, so, and this one was unhappy. We're gonna drive it. AC's working fine. Everything looks okay. The car's driving fine. Should I take it on the main road or just?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, put a few miles on it.
We're gonna take it out on the main road and just make sure.
What's that?
I'm just looking at the idle. Idle's fine.
About
just gonna-
750.
Yeah. We're just gonna make sure that everything's working properly, and then we're gonna let Andrew test drive his car once again, and hopefully this time it doesn't end with him pushing it back to his house. It's driving good. You smell that?
I do, but I think it's the truck in front of us.
Oh, praise the Lord. Jeez, dude. This is the perfect storm. Like, this is the nightmare. This is like the
Giveaway day nightmare.
Yes. All right, so I'm gonna just kind of come up here. We're gonna make a U-turn. Like, if I could think of the worst thing that could happen on the day of the giveaway, this is it. The car's driving. All right, here we go again. It's round 2. Andrew's back in the driver's seat. Evidently, the car is happy again. So I think that sensor was probably our biggest issue, but.
Reality has a crack in it.
That feels better.
Oh, yeah. That AC is nice.
Dude, AC is such a good thing. Is that doing it by itself?
Yeah, that's what it means. Just let it be able to drive on itself.
You're not touching gas or anything?
Gas is put it in.
Yeah, I'd point it somewhere parkable there.
Yeah. What do you think, Chase?
Well,
All right, well, this is just the worst. It doesn't even feel real. So We took it down the street, me and Chase, everything worked fine. Took it back down, and it died again. Ooh, we just had to push it out of the main street behind me. The fuel pump's making some really nasty noises. I think that's what the issue is. I don't think it's alternator. I don't think it's battery or any of that. I think the fuel pump just decided to give out today, of all days. Decided to give out today. So we're gonna see if we can find one local and get it swapped out. Hopefully that fixes the problem. Thanks, man. Just called about a fuel, or I just bought a fuel pump for a 2001 Audi A4. I think that'll work. Yeah, it looks the same.
It's starting to cool down now.
He hates heat. Here, you want to watch it for me? Okay, hang on. Can you see me? All right, so we got the car running. The fuel pump is working great. It sounds way better. It turns out like a whole rubber glove got sucked up into the other one, which I'm sure is my fault. But it's running smoothly, it's running quietly. So we're gonna let Andrew drive it, because if it's gonna break while Andrew's driving it. So we're gonna let him drive it and make sure everything works fine. Hopefully, we've got everything figured out and we can finally actually give this car away. Let's do it. Was that good?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, hey, so far, this is going way better than any drive we've done yet, right?
We made it to the end of the street.
We made it to the end of the neighborhood, and the car's still running. It's idling correctly, which is awesome. Here's the true test. You can get on it, too. Yeehaw. Whew. Sounds pretty good.
It does sound. It actually drives really nice.
Now that it actually drives. It drives. It just drives, you know.
Oh, this is smooth.
Hey,
Nice.
anybody want to go get talking?
Yeah, the suspension's awesome. You will start learning where all of the potholes are.
I already know where they are.
Yeah, so that's good. So as long as you got that, you're solid.
We're getting hot.
Actually, he's not. I don't know that the sensor's got this. It's saying that it's got the signal's too high or something. But the gauge is functional and the sensor's working now, which is good. So I'm gonna get on the phone with that guy that I called earlier and see what we can do about that. Oh, this is so much more fun than the first 3 times.
It idles smoothly. It goes when you hit the gas.
Yes.
Turn that.
Okay. Dude, this is what I wanted. This is so much better. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Me too.
Yeah, this is
Jeez, what a day. What a week.
This handle's actually really. It's like.
Yeah, I'm
Crystal clear.
I actually have. So you know, my MR2 is pretty heavily modified too, and all the suspension it's been replaced, all the bushings and stuff. And I genuinely like the way this car feels more than the MR2.
It's tight. It's like a new car.
Jump box. We're good.
What side is the?
This side. It's this side. I remember.
Germans don't have the thing.
Yeah, they don't have the thing, and I always forget. But I remember building it on this side, so I know it's that side. So the gas. I'll just show you. Let's just do this thing real quick.
Let's do this
Let's just full German car tour. So as long as the car's unlocked, this just opens. You just push right here and it opens. If the car is locked, then when you try to open it, it won't actually work. And then the other thing about this, people on the internet were asking a lot of questions. So this is for all the people on the internet. Yo, everybody, this is how you fill this car up, right here. Somebody on the internet will tell us if this is bad. We got to the gas station, we put gas in it, we got drinks, and we're heading home, and so far the car is running. So AC's working, boost is working, the coolant temperature is like it's supposed to be, the fuel is actually going to the engine now. We're in business. So we're gonna go back home and tell Andrew's wife that we're not broken down for the 3rd time.
Oh, my car. Or if you want to run.
They're both your car. don't have the whole thing, I can't sell you the car.
The whole payment.
All right, be it known that payment of the sum of $1. Yeah, dude, that's a hard-earned dollar right there.
That's alright.
All right.
You worked hard for that dollar.
I did. I did. All right, the full receipt of which is high five, Gideon, high five. Oh, wait, try again. Thank you for entering. Great.
Yep.
High five, dude.
Wait, you do have five?
It is tall.
No, it's rejection. All right, see y'all. See you, Gideon.
Bye.
See you, Jonah. Interesting.
That's him.
That's it. See y'all. We are leaving. The car is great. It is great now. Wow, man, what an emotional day.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, emotional.
Happiness, sadness, hangriness,
Oh, geez, yes. So, first of all,
confusion.
you guys did great. Caitlin and Andrew are amazing people. They took care of us. They fed us.
Put us in a room.
They put us in a hotel room, which was really, really incredible. And it was honestly a blessing because we got here and the car just, I mean, you saw it. The car just wasn't right. I don't know what it was. It's kind of a Murphy's Law kind of thing, I guess, but we figured it out. We diagnosed the problem. Chase's truck is super loud. And anyway, we diagnosed the problem and the fuel pump obviously was going bad. So hindsight, it's really good that it all happened that way because we got to fix that problem for them. And it wasn't like this bill that came, yeah, that's cool. It wasn't like this bill that came up, you know, randomly as soon as they win this new car. So that was incredible. We did the bill of sale and all that stuff, which is awesome. And I genuinely feel good about the car. Andrew drove it with us, you know, and we drove a little ways around town and everything ran great like it's supposed to in the first place. So really awesome. Man, it doesn't even feel real. What were you saying? You feel what?
I don't know. It feels so odd. I don't know how to explain how I feel right now.
I'm super happy. Like,
Yeah,
this is
I'm
cool.
really happy.
Like, this is 100% worth, like, every long day and late night and edited video.
Unreal, I think is the word.
Unreal is a good word, yeah. It is 100%, like, worth it. But wow, what a crazy ride. So, we have a very long trip home. 30 hours or so normally, but if you count all the time we have to stop and get gas and all that cool stuff. So, we're going to do that now. We thought we were going to Grand Canyon. We're not going to. It's holiday weekend, and Andrew and them were like, look, you don't want to do it. The traffic's going to be really crazy, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to go home. We're going to go a different way, though, and that should make it a little more interesting. I guess tonight we just drive until we get tired again. So we drove basically until we couldn't drive anymore, and we stayed last night in Deming, New Mexico at the Grand Motor Inn Hotel. I don't know, it was super nice. So thanks, Grand Motor, for being cheap and nice. We are now on our way back home. We have like 1,400 miles. Is that what it says?
1429.
1,429 miles to go, and it's gonna be a really long ride. We're just kind of hammer it out because we got to be home by tomorrow. So I don't think we're gonna like make you guys watch all 1,400 miles of that. So we'll just cut to a travel montage, and then we'll be home.
Come look at what we got, dude.
What do you mean that?
Dude, that thing is sick. Where did you get this thing?
Tony, Alabama.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Check this out.